Hi, everybody. How are you today? I see we have a couple people joining in. I'm going to wait just a minute until we hopefully have a couple more watching. And then today we're going to go through the April release from Hero Arts, which launched last week. I am waiting to see if Hero Arts is in the comments as well. I think Tammy's coming to join me. How are you all doing? Oh, Michelle says she got her kit yesterday and she's currently crafting with it. Michelle's on our Stay Crafty with a blog named Hero team and a good friend of Hero Arts. Oh, hello, Mili from Italy. Nice to see you. And Olivia from Ontario, California. Oh, I thought that was Canada. That threw me off for a second. Hi, everybody. Hi, Belinda and Vicky. And Beverly was here first, and Teddy and George. Lois. Hello, everybody. Nice to see you today. We are doing our April Facebook Live and YouTube Live at a little bit different time than normal. Usually it's the day after release, and this time it's a week and a day after release. And that is mainly because I was on vacation last week. So I was not around to do the live. And so we decided just to wait and do it a week later. Yay, I see Hero Arts in the comments now. That's Tammy from Hero Arts. I think she may just be on Facebook this time. I'm not sure. But welcome to everybody joining from both YouTube and Facebook. We do these live streams in both places for all viewing options. Well, not all, I guess, but between those two options. So how's everyone doing? Oh, Deb, what a nice thing to say. Thank you so much. Welcome, everybody. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and dive right in so I don't keep you all too long. Like I was saying, last Monday was the release of our April My Monthly Hero kit from Hero Arts, and also all the wonderful add-ons that go with it. Coordinate with it. You don't have to use them together, but it's always nice to do so. Tammy just mentioned there's going to be a giveaway. We're going to give away a gift card during this live, so keep those comments coming. That's how we know you're here, and that's how we pick somebody at the end of this broadcast. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and dive right in and tell you about our April 2023 kit. We now have two versions of our kit. We have the classic and the premium. So I'm going to go ahead and put up on my screen here the classic version. So I'll show you the actual products in just a second here, but this gives you a good look at all of it together. This is our classic kit this month. It's a really fun floral / mixed media kit. You don't have to be a mixed media person to use this. Obviously, you can color these beautiful flowers and vases and leaves with your markers or your watercolors or your pencils or whatever you like to use. There's also some designs that you can incorporate into your cards, patterns to put on the vases or in the background, and some great messages like thanks a bunch. And then there's a your, and you can say appreciated, amazing, a rare flower, a good friend. You can say you're timeless, you can have forever young, you can say you're a rare flower, you can say get well soon. So lots of fun messages in this kit. There's a couple of cling backgrounds that you can add into your designs. Great dies to cut out both the images and the messages. And then washi tape and some inks. So let me go back over, take this off, go back to me, look at my comments for a second here. And Tammy mentioned all the things that come in that kit and shared the link for it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put it on my overhead view and show you these products. All right, and if you are on YouTube, I encourage you to, you can chat as well, but put some comments in the actual comments on YouTube as well so that we can see those after the fact and it helps people find this live. So here is a closer look at the stamp set. It is a large 6x8 stamp set. And I already mentioned some of the messages in there. You can see it kind of in relation to my hands, how big these images are. And I love this one. Can be a pattern on your vase. It can be a little shadow that you can set the vase on to have a little, grounding for it. I love this fun circular dot pattern. That could be a background pattern on your card. You could decorate the vase with it or the picture. And then these fun little swirls that you could add as elements in your cards. And just fun things in this one. This one you can use just as it is. You can decorate the vases, but it also makes a really great line of kind of a tile look to it if you wanted to use that as a background stamp, stripe, whatever you want to say there. And then all these beautiful flowers that you can either just color as is, you could emboss them, you could do them with watercolor. One thing I would recommend is you get our contour ink, which is a no-line coloring ink at Hero Arts. If you pick that up, that would be great to stamp these and then do some no-line coloring with them. And that's a great little addition you could do to this kit if you wanted to. And so as I mentioned, it does have the matching dies for all of those items, the coordinating dies, as well as dies that cut out the messages, which is really fun as well. And this is just the classic version of our kit that I'm showing you right now. The premium is super awesome on this. We'll get to that in a second. There are these two backgrounds that you can use to just add backgrounds to any of your cards. You can combine them with this stamp set. You can make the bases decorated with it, like I mentioned. There's just some text and then some cross-hatching. It's a really useful background stamp that you can use all over the place. And then the other item was this washi tape. This is designed by Hero Arts and it's handwritten. I made the mistake of calling it a font, and our product designer's like, no, it's not a font. It's handwritten. I'm like, okay. So let me open this up. I'm trying to pull the tape out. There we go. So it's a really fun washi. I'm having some issues here, and it's just because I'm on camera and I'm having a little washi foul here. All right, let me go ahead and rip that off and then show you what this tape looks like now that I have it going. So isn't that fun? Such a fun design for that. So you could use this to make a background. You could just put it across your card and have a background with it. You could add it as a little element. You could seal your envelope with it. Lots of fun things that you could do with washi tape. Do you have an ink club? No, we don't have an ink club. We have many, many beautiful inks that you can purchase, but we don't have a club for collecting your inks, if that's what you were asking about. And then these are the ink colors. So in the kit itself, they come as ink cubes, 1-inch cubes, but I have them in our full-size pads because they are full-size in our line as well. We have these fun stickers that you can get to put on the edges of your ink pads if you have the full size for all of our colors. These are our premium core inks, and they're wonderful colors. I thought I would go ahead and let me see if I have a piece of cardstock here. I do. I thought I would just swipe these across the cardstock so that you could sort of see what the colors are. So that's the crimson. Just a quick little swipe here to show you an idea of the colors. This is the butter bar, green apple, and Bermuda. So really fun, bold, beautiful colors. My quick little rubbing of the inks there isn't beautiful, but you get the idea of the colors from what I just did there. So I really love the color combo in this kit. It's really fun. And again, they come as ink cubes in your kit, but they are beautiful colors. And so let me show you a couple cards that were made with that main classic kit. So here is one of the picture stamp, and then some of the flowers colored. It has the little cling background in the background there with the lettering. And then the crosshatch, like I mentioned, is being a kind of a grounding element for that vase. And then those messages that are cut out. There's some elements here that are from the premium. I'll get to that in a second. And this was made by Jennifer Cotis. Here's another one from Jennifer. And again, she just colored her vase and flowers and die cut them out. She used that fun little circle of dots, like I mentioned, as a background element, as well as that washi tape. And so I love how she put the washi on this one. And then this one is a card after my own heart. This is from Meg Brooks, who sent me this card to show, which is awesome. And she made purple, and I love my purple, as you can tell from my nails. It actually goes really well with my nails. And she used that crosshatch cling background on there. She used the washi tape right on her vase, which I love. If you wondered how you could do that, you could put it down on some cardstock and then just die cut it with the washi already on your cardstock would be an easy way to cut it out like that. And then some beautiful coloring on her flowers. And then she also used that little element that I mentioned, the little cute little almost tile looking elements with white pigment ink, which is probably our unicorn white ink, a really awesome pigment ink on our sand cardstock. And I love the look of that as well. I also love how she added a little bit of white gel pen on her flowers just to give them a little something. Really pretty. And thank you for sending me that, Meg and Jennifer. I love both your cards. They're wonderful. Yes, purple for the win, right, guys? All right. So now this is just the classic, not just. This is an awesome kit. The classic version is fabulous, and I love every bit of it. But if you are to get the premium kit, that has everything I just showed, plus a few more elements to it. So let me show you what that is. So first of all, it has this really fun stencil with all these fun little doodle type designs that you can use to decorate, again, your vases or to make backgrounds. I love this. do that over and over again on your card background. It's going to be so awesome. Do you guys hear any echo? I'm just wanting to turn down and make sure I'm not hearing any echoes on my live here. There's also all these swirls and lines and little doodads, and I just love it. I think it's so much fun. I'm going to use this in my art journal as well as on cards, and I'm starting to get into scrapbooking again. I'm going to use it in my scrapbooks as well, so I'm really excited about that. And then this is my favorite part of the premium version, is this wonderful die set. So these are dies to make little more vases, more options for your vases and pots, and then all these flowers and leaves that you can use to decorate the pots. So just so cute. So many fun things that you can do with this die set. And they don't match any stamps. They're just standalone dies. But just look at how fun they are and all the different things you can do with them. And then one more thing in that, and then I'll show you some card samples, is this super fun set of enamel stickers in kind of like the doodle look of the stencil. It goes with that really well. And so there's squares and X's and triangles and squiggles and little circles and actual dots that are good enamel dots. And so back to this one, you can see that Jennifer used some of the dots on her card here. And on this one, she used some of the little star plus sign type of stickers from this set. So really love it. So this whole kit, this is the premium version. And here, I'll just put it up on the screen really quick to just give you a good visual of everything you get if you do the premium, which is this. So in that little rectangle at the top there is everything from the classic kit. And then if you get the premium, it just adds on those 3 additional items. So super awesome. And let me show you a whole bunch of card samples I have here with the premium kit. So first of all, this one's from Meg Brooks. Love, love, love her kind of reverse rainbow that she did on this card. Just die cutting those little flowers here. Let's see, it would be this one right here. And then the leaves. And then she just lined them all up, and she drew little black stamens or whatever you want to call those on her flowers. And then did a little blending with the stencil with, it looks like white ink, probably our unicorn again. So that's what she used for that. And I just love it. I think it's so cute. So, so cute. Really simple too. I mean, that's not hard to do. You guys could all do this card for sure. Just a little ink blending on those flowers. And if you didn't want to do ink, you could, of course, use colored cardstock as is, or you could add a little ink blending to your colored cardstock as well. So different ways to achieve that card. But let me see here. I have a whole bunch of cards. Where should I start? I'll start with Jennifer Cotis, who always makes awesome cards every month for us. Here is one where she used the crosshatch from the classic version that's also in premium. More of those little stickers, and then she decorated her base with the stencil and then added her cute little flower. I love how she added the enamel sticker there to the center and the message. There's also like, she splattered something on here. Are you seeing that? Yeah, you can see the sparkle. I think you can see it on my screen. And so I'm not sure if that's our shimmer spray or what she splattered on there, but it has this extra little shimmer to it that you don't notice at first, which is really fun. And then here's another one from Jennifer. And I love her ink blending on the background, then adding a little bit of stenciling with the stencil, decorating her vases, and then adding the stickers again. So really cute. Let's see. I think I'm missing some comments. I'm sorry if I am. Hopefully Tammy's helping you if there's any questions. Oh, Jennifer's here in the comments. Hi, Jennifer. Yeah, she used the shimmer spray. Sorry, iridescent shimmer spray is what she added all that wonderful shimmer in the background with. Let's see. I see a question about the prices. Tammy, maybe you can put in the comment what the prices are, classic versus premium. That would be great. Excuse me. All right, and now this is from Alina Kraus. Alina lives near me here in Georgia, so I actually drove up to her house today and picked up some cards so that I could show them today on the live. And I love this. I love how she used the text cling stamp for her base and then added a little stenciling on there as well. And then just some pretty coloring. I think she did use solid cardstock and then just added a little ink blending on there to give it more depth. Love it. And this, okay. Let me show you these, and I'm going to show you the third one that I love, love, love. All right, so on these, Alina stepped it up a little by taking some of our sparkle, our glitter hero paste, and putting that through the stencil as well. And so you can see that wonderful shimmer on there from our hero paste. And then I love how she did the cross hatching. Let's see if you can see that. And the letters on her stems, right on her stems and flowers. And she probably stamped those onto her cardstock and then die cut it instead of trying to die cut or trying to stamp on those little die cuts. My guess is that she would have stamped it first and then die cut, but whatever way you want to do it. Oh, Tammy, I'm sorry. It was probably on YouTube. Yeah. Classic is $36.99. Premium is $49.99 for our kits. And you do save money if you subscribe to them. Yeah, I forgot that, some are not seeing her comment. So here's the information about the pricing really quick. But if you subscribe, you get a discount on those prices. Is the glitter tape new? It's not glitter tape. It's a glitter paste. And so it's like an embossing paste. It's our hero paste. So you would take something like this palette knife and then put it through the stencil and let it dry. And so that's what that is. Yes. So there you go. All right. And then this is the last one I was going to show you. I love how she did the design on this one with those flowers or those leaves going up the card and then adding the little flowers on there as well. Isn't that fun? And again, she stamped on the leaves themselves to add a little texture and dimension to those flowers. Now let me show you here. I have a couple cards I want to just show you. First, I wanted to show you this one from Sika from the Hop. And you can see you don't have to make it look total mixed media. She just did some really beautiful light colors with her flowers there and made it look more, more classic and less mixed media, although she does have a little bit on her vase and she has that fun text in the background. And then here's one from Shannon. Shannon did this as a video on last Tuesday. And I love how she took a really fun background for hers. And she probably did like all this watercolor on her black background, added a little stamping and stenciling, and then die cut it out as a circle. And then just put white for her flowers and base against that fun, colorful background. And she actually taped the background on there with her washi. Just thought that was super fun and another way to look at these products. And she did a video on it. So if you want to check out her video, you can. All right, so those are all the cards I want to show you for the main kit. So again, we have the premium version. I have all my big pile going on here. The premium version includes these wonderful, fun flower and vase and leaves dies, the stencil, and the enamel stickers, in addition to all the great things that come in the classic kit, which are the 6x8 stamp set, the coordinating dies for both the stamps and the images and the messages, and then these 2 cling background stamps, the washi tape, and then the 4 ink cubes that come in these colors that I have in my full-size pads. All right. Yes, these kits are the bomb diggity. Linda said it best. I'm going to put this up here just for a second. Kits are the bomb diggity. I agree completely. Yeah, Shannon loves color. That's true, Gail. That's very true as well. All right, so having shown you all that, now let's move into our add-ons, as we call them. This is the rest of the monthly release. The kit itself is only available on heroarts.com, both versions. But these add-ons are available at any retailer that carries Hero Art products. They can order these add-ons if they wish to. And so if you have a local store that you love or an online store that you love, feel free to shop them as well or encourage them to carry the Hero Arts products if they don't already. So the first one is this really fun clear set, which I think I have upside down, but it doesn't really matter, called Doodles. And this is very similar to the stencil that comes in the kit, but it's as a stamp set instead. So you can add this fun little circle and the dots and the little, I almost call those rainbows, those little arches, the swirls, and just all kinds of fun elements to your backgrounds to decorate different images or dies. And your art journals would be great. It'd be fun to decorate your planners with this. So really fun add-on is this Doodles clear set. And another thing I wanted to mention, the kit, the classic and premium kit, they do sell out. Once they're gone forever. And they're, we've been selling them for over a week now, so there aren't a whole lot left. So if you want to grab either version of the kit, I recommend you do that soon because they will soon be gone forever. The add-ons, if they say sold out on the website, that's only temporary. We do restock the add-ons. And again, like I mentioned, if you have another Hero Arts retailer that you want to shop, you could try them as well. But I think one of the things that might be gone soon is one of the rub-ons I'm going to show in a bit. And so, you know, if that says sold out, it's only temporary. You can always hit the notify me and it'll let you know when it's back in stock. All right. Okay, so that was the first set, the doodle set. Next, I want to show you Flower Market Bold Prints. Love this beautiful stamp. This is a 6x6 cling background stamp. All these pretty flowers. I got some crud on mine. I don't know where that came from. And I don't have all the cards that I normally have for these lives because we had a big trade show in our industry last week, and I sent away the cards to the trade show, and I don't have them back yet. So sorry about that. But there are ideas on the Hero Arts website. If you go to any of these products, you will see secondary images, cards that were made with them. And I do have a couple here that I can show you, but just an FYI on that. So here is a card made by Meg Brooks. Thank you, Meg, for sending me this. I love the simplicity of this. You can look at this background and think, wow, that's a lot to have to color. And it is beautiful if you take the time to color it. But you can also just gold emboss it, as Meg did here. She could have just left it as gold embossed, actually. She could do the embossing on any kind of colored cardstock, and that'd be beautiful. But then she made this really fun little stripe of color just down the middle of her background. And I just think that's such a fun way to use kind of a, you know, I don't want to say busy because that sounds negative, but, you know, a background that has a lot going on and you don't want to color it. This is a really fun way to use that beautiful background and add a little bit of color to it. And I thought that was very clever from Meg. So beautiful. And then I want to show you here in my pictures I saved. Here's one from Shannon from the Hop. By the way, we did have a blog hop last Monday that you can go and find and look through and see all the beautiful samples that our team made for the Hop. And this is one that Shannon Pelletier made that I just love. She did take the time to color those. If you look at it, you break it down, it's really not that difficult to color this one. You know, there's just a few different kinds of flowers here. And it just really pops when you do take the time to color it. So I wanted to show you that. And I think Tammy was mentioning as I went to that Kelly Taylor on our team had a really great video yesterday on the Hero Arts website, where on our blog, where she, or here on the YouTube channel as well, where she used some coloring, a watercolor technique with the same bold print stamp. I'm not talking well today. I have to tell you guys that I was in England last week. I know, poor me. No, but it was wonderful. It was a wonderful vacation, but I am super duper jet lagged. I woke up at 3:30 this morning, unable to sleep anymore because it was about, I don't know what, 5:30 in London. And so I was wide awake. And so I'm just like, whew, trying to get over that jet lag. Let's see. I saw somebody, let's see. Neva asked where the yay came from. I think that is from the, I can't remember what stamps. I think that's from a Stamp and Cut, but I'm forgetting the name of it right now. But maybe if Tammy happens to know, she could tell us. But and then You're the Best is from a spring message set. I think it's called Friendly Messages, which is one of my favorites from the spring catalog release. Janet, thank you. I'm glad you love my purple nails. Okay, moving on. Let's see. The next one I want to show you is this really awesome stencil set. I love this so much. One of my favorite products from this release. So this is, this will be, what am I trying to say? This is 4 stencils that you layer together to make this fun little, can you see the pattern it makes with the little flower garden kind of look? This is called Color Layering Bold Flower Stencils. And so it's easy. You just 1, 2, 3, 4 different colors of ink, and you get this beautiful background together. Sandra, will there be a make along for the March kit? We decided to skip that one because it would have been on Easter Sunday. And then there was just so many things going on in April that we just couldn't fit it in. So I apologize for that. There will be one for the April release coming up next month, but we had to skip the March make along. So I'm glad you missed it though. I mean, you know what I mean? I'm glad that you noticed that it was missing. I'm glad you enjoy our make-alongs, and we'll be back with another one soon. Janet has a new Mustang and the color is mischievous purple. Oh my goodness, that sounds like my dream car. Yes, I love this stencil. Okay, let's focus, Libby. Let's focus on what we're trying to share here. Okay, so this is what the stencils, this is a bigger picture of that layering that I was talking about with these stencils. And then here is a card from Jane Nelson where she did it in pinks and greens, and you can see how beautiful they come together when you just add the inks with the stencils. Absolutely love it. That great message that she used there, let's root for each other and watch ourselves grow, was a message set from our spring release. I think it was called Garden Metaphors, I think is what it was called. I love that set. And so she paired it with her stencils and it looks really great. All right. So again, this one is called Color Layering Bold Flower Stencils. Super fun and easy to use. Okay. Next, another one of my favorites from this release. I'm going to say that about everything probably, but I love it. This is the cutest little teapot. This is called Tea Kettle Fancy Dye. You can see it has the kettle separate from the little handle, the lid, some steam that you could have coming from it. And then it also has this cute little teacup that you can use with it. Super fun, super cute. And I will show you, I do have one card sample with it, but I'm going to show you in a few minutes because it has some other things on it as well. But here's one from Jane where she blended with reactive inks and then added some water droplets to make that pattern on her tea kettle. You can see she used just one layer of the 4 stencils that I just showed on her background. So you could always use them separately. You don't have to add them all together. And then her little embellishments here on her pot and her teacup, keep that in mind. That's some more enamel dots I'm going to show you in a minute that are an add-on rather than part of the kit. All right. Going back here, just looking. Looks so antique. Yeah, I like it. It looks like splatterware ceramic. Yeah, it does, Linda. I agree. I love it. I can hear it clanking. I love that, Deb. Yes. Okay. And then now I want to show you a new addition to our infinity dies. I love our infinity dies. They're our nesting dies. And this is our arches. So just think of all the fun things that you can do with these arches. First of all, I love how this looks just in the package. It looks like you're like going down a long hallway to a little door, doesn't it? Like, ooh. I love to use these to make shaped cards. I love to use them to put a little element on my card that has the art shape. And yeah, I think they're super fun. And I don't know, let's see, there's 15 dies in here altogether. So lots of things you can do with those. And then here is the card I referenced a minute ago from Meg Brooks that she sent me, where she cut it out and made an arch shaped card. See that? And then she used the beautiful layering stencils as her background. She put a little vellum on there to set it apart from her tea kettle and cup that she put in the foreground. You can see she did a little bit of gray coloring on there and some color. She probably used Copics or something to color in there. And then she also used, let's see. Okay, I mentioned the 3 new things. She also used rub-ons here, which I'm going to get to in just a second. So we'll come back to that as well. And then the message again is from that Friendly Messages set that I loved from our spring release. I love that. So cute. Oh, Beth, I wish you could go see your aunt. That would be so wonderful. So I know. That's why I said, oh, poor me, right? I know I was very lucky to be able to have that jet lag, but it's kind of hard at the moment. Okay. The next product that I want to show you is Artistic Peony Stencil, a really, really gorgeous stencil. Hi, Brienne. Nice to see you, friend. So you can see this peony flower in the background. It's kind of like a whole bunch of peonies all over the place is what the pattern is on this. And I think it's so pretty. And I think I have a card saved here to show you with it. You know, I'm going to here, I'll show you this. Here's the peony that I wanted to show you. This one's from, I think this one is Jane Nelson again. And she cut out that center peony. So she blended it and then she cut that one out. And then she used the background for the full background. What am I trying to say here? I don't know. And then I also wanted to back up a minute. And this is from our hop. This is Nicole Spohr. And she used the arches on her cards. And I love how that looks. And you can see she used the layering stencils inside her arch and then some vellum over it to soften it. Then she used this beautiful foiled butterfly that was part of our spring release. And then on her cards here, you can see this pattern. And I'll tell you in a second what that is. I'll give you a spoiler alert. It's rub-ons. Really cool. And so we'll get to that in just a second here. But back to our stencil. That's the peony stencil, and it's so pretty. Artistic peonies. Let's see. Scan in the comments again. Ooh, perfect stencil to fill with Hero Glitter Texture Paste. That would be really pretty using our Hero Paste with that, wouldn't it? Okay, and then the next stencil is not as elegant. It is so fun. I love it. This one is called Stripey Stencil. So it's stripey, but you can see the stripies are going a separate direction to make these circles as well. And talk about one that would be fun with glitter paste. This one would be super duper fun to have a bunch of glitter on here. But here's a card from Alina Kraus, where she did kind of a rainbow blend with our reactive inks. You can see that there's a little bit of water reaction going on if you look closely at it. And so I just love the look of this stencil. I think it's so fun, so funky, really, really fun. Oh, Gail, you need to make sure you pay attention to the full release if you miss some things. Because there's some awesome stuff hidden deep down in the release sometimes, right? All right, so let's talk about rub-ons. So have you guys checked out our rub-ons? We call them Hero Transfers. And we've had a few sets now. I think we're up to 7. We're going to have more soon as well. But I love these. This one is called Collage Backgrounds. And this one is called Colorful Doodles. And you again see this kind of coordinates with the stamp set of the doodles and the stencil that comes in the premium kit. They all have the same look to them. And when I mentioned that there was rub-ons on this tea kettle, you can see right here, it was this rub-on that she used on her tea kettle. And let me just show you. So this one comes with 2 sheets of the same patterns. But this one actually, you can see here, comes with 5 different patterns in this set. So let me show you what they look like. And it comes with a stick for doing your rubbing on. Now, how many of you used rub-ons back in the day and haven't used them in a long time? I can tell you they are back becoming more trendy again, and I just love them. I think they're so fun. This one I'm absolutely going to use in my London scrapbook that I'm making from our trip, even though it's probably not actually London, but you know, it kind of gives that feel to the city. Love this music notes, beautiful text, and then more of a dictionary text on this one. And so they're really super duper easy to use. I'll just show you in a second. Here's a card that Jane made with, this one is with this rub-on. It's kind of a newspaper, but it's kind of a ripped newspaper with all different patterns going on, which I love. She kind of placed it right there, I think. And then this is one that Jane made using various textures from this set. Yes, Vanessa is backing me up here when she says they're very easy to use and she's using them in her planner. That's actually what I love to do with them as well. They're super fun in planners because they don't add any bulk at all. They're just on there flat. I can show you. I'll pull up my, you guys will laugh at me. I've been showing this for a few months now and it's the same planner and I have not planned anything. I just did some rub-ons on some pages, which is pathetic. But anyway, maybe this is why I'm disorganized. So this is one of our rub-on sets from the spring release that we still have, of course. And you can just see how easily they go on a planner. I'm so obsessed with them. I think they're so fun. And we had some, of course, in our premium kit in February. If you got the butterfly premium kit, you know that we had butterfly rub-ons in there as well. So these, again, are the rub-ons. And I think I did a page with the butterflies as well. Where did I do that? There it is. See, this is the butterfly rub-ons. So I can just show you. I'll just go here and I will take, I'll do a little text on here, I think. And the way you do it, I'm just going to go ahead and take my scissors. I'm just going to cut off a little piece of this. So whatever size you want to use, you would just cut it off. Or if you wanted to, you know, cut out a shape or however you want to do it. And then you just kind of put it where you want it. I'm just going to do it straight right on there in that little area. Okay. And so I'm on there with the plastic thing that it's on. And then you just take your stick and you just rub. You want to make sure you get it all. And of course, there are stylus tools that you can have for doing this, but honestly, the stick works just perfectly fine. Whoopsie, don't do what I just did. I just grabbed the corner and went up a little. I'm a good enabler. Well, I try. That's why they pay me, right, Kim? All right. So I just slowly lift it up. And if any of it feels like it's kind of sticking, which so far it's not, I would go back, like right down there, actually, I missed that little tiny bottom part. So I could go back in and just re-rub that. And then there, easy peasy. And now I have this cool little bit of text there on my planner. You know, that's maybe a weird place to put it, but you just get the idea. And you could do that on a card. I think, let's see, I want to go back to the card I showed you earlier from Shannon from the video last Tuesday. Nope, I was thinking she had some rub-on in there, but she doesn't. Never mind about that. But what you could do is you could take a ink blended background or, you know, some background that you've made, and you could always add just a little bit of rub-on over top of whatever blending you've done. Is a fun way to add the rub-ons into a card. Yeah, so really, really fun. Really, 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 really fun. I love these rub-ons so much. And I think you guys will too, if you give them a try. All right, and then the very last thing that I just wanted to show you real quick in this release, let me get my rub-ons out of the way here, are these fun enamel stickers. This is floral enamel stickers. So, you know, the ones in the main kit, let me find it again. I have a little stack going on here. I hope I don't knock things over. The ones in the kit were these really fun, bold colored, actually they match the ink colors that come in the kit really well. Little squiggles and stuff that kind of go with the squiggle stencil, where the one that's a add-on that you can buy outside of the kit is floral. So it has these fun little flowers and dots and kind of a leafy shape. And I will go back to the tea cups that I showed earlier. Where are they? Right here. And you can see how Jane used those enamel stickers to decorate her teapot and her teacup. And then, oh, here's what I was going to show you. This is from Dana Joy on our team. And this is, she did exactly what I said, where she ink blended some blues on the back of her card. And then she just went in with that rub on of the city plan, you know, whatever you want to call it, and just put that all over her background. And so easy peasy, she has this background done and it's really fun. And then she used our luggage dies to decorate her card. So super fun, super duper fun. Is the surface glossy once the rub-ons are on there? Let me get it back out. I would say no, not really glossy. I think they're kind of matte. I'll just show you again. I really should put my little bookmarky thing. I don't know. Can you see that? I would not call that glossy. You can feel it. It has some texture to it, but I would say it's more of a matte than a glossy. Like again, here are the flowers from the spring release, and I would not call those glossy. And look how you can actually see the 24 right through that flower. So really fun. Somebody said they have the same planner. This, I know I saw that go by somewhere, but this is the Amy Tangerine. I love her planners. That's what it is. Someday I'll actually plan in it. The great thing about it, let's see if I'm lying. I don't, oh no, it does have numbers. Never mind. I was thinking I could add in dates later. I need to start using that before the year's gone. Let's see. Neva forgot what she ordered last week. Well, you can always go into your account on Hero Arts and see. Let's see what else. I want to just make sure I didn't miss any good or important questions here. Rub-ons can go on ink blended backgrounds. Absolutely. Do you have to make sure they're dry? I mean, inks usually dry pretty quickly, so I think you'd be fine about that. Oh, I see it's Eileen who said she had the same planner. Planner buddies, Eileen. Okay, I don't think I missed any other questions. And so that was the whole release. Love it, love it. So we have our wonderful rub-ons, both sets here, which are called Colorful Doodles and Collage Backgrounds, and they're hero transfers. I keep saying the words rub-ons, but we call them hero transfers. So if you're looking them up, you're going to want to search for hero transfers. And again, they come with the stick to use to do your rubbing. Well, you can't see it. And it also has instructions on there how to do it. You can do it on so many surfaces too. When we were at the trade show last week, I was not there, but when Hero Arts was there, Shannon from our team was there, and she actually did a whole rub-on display on one of the doors in our booth, which is really cool. So she could put it right on her door, on the door, you know, so there's lots of surfaces that you can put it on. I love the way the script rub-on goes with the music notes, just the way you cut it. Yep, for sure. Yes, Neva's going to have Christmas when she opens her box and remembers what she ordered. And again, this is the floral enamel stickers. Then we have the stripy stencil. Love my stripy stencil. So much fun. Artistic peonies. We have our arches infinity dies. The tea kettle fancy die. The color layering bold flower stencils. And the flower market bold prints. And last but not least of the add-ons, the doodles set. And again, some of the cards here are the rub-ons that Jane made these 2 cards with the rub-ons, and she went over her ink blending on there as well. She did more like a watercoloring, I think, with reactive inks. And then once it was dry, probably put the rub-ons over it. The tea kettle and the layering stencils on this one and the arches. Here's stripy stencils. Here's that beautiful flower market bold prints. And then to remind us all of what's in the main kit, let me get my stuff rearranged here. In the classic kit, we have this wonderful stamp set, 6x8 stamp set with flowers and vases and little patterns and great messages. We have the dies that cut out both the images and the messages. We have the fun cling backgrounds, the crosshatch and the text. It's in French. Turns out it's like something from Parliament, which I thought was pretty funny, but it works. It's awesome. Then we have the great exclusive script washi tape. And then we have ink cubes of these 4 colors: crimson, green apple, butter bar, and Bermuda. Again, this is my full-size pads because they do come in full size. They are from our core ink line. And then my really rough swatches that you can see the colors there. I really should have done that better beforehand so you guys could see a nice version. But, you know. And then here's a couple card samples from Meg Brooks and Jennifer Cotis showing off the classic version of the kit. And then the premium, which is everything we just shared here, plus these great dies for making the flower bases and stems and leaves and florals. This super fun doodly stencil. And then these super fun, I keep saying super fun, but they are all super fun, enamel stickers of squiggles and squares and triangles and X's and all kinds of little elements. And running back through these cards that I loved from Alina, I love it. Meg Brooks, Alina with the fun hero, the glitter sparkle hero paste on there. And then 2 from Jennifer Cotis. I love her pinks on this one. I think it's so pretty. So that was everything. Oh, almost everything. Actually, let me show you one other thing. Do you guys know that we have digitals? Every release, we have digital products as well. We have digital kits and we have printables, which if you're into digital, just check them out. We have a whole digital section in our Hero Arts website, and you can check those out. I should have brought it up here in my live. I forgot, but Essie, wonderful friend of Hero Arts and a member of the Stay Crafty with Blog Named Hero team. She does some projects every month with our digital products, and actually visit our blog tomorrow. She's going to be on the blog with some of our digitals for the month of April. And then finally, I'm just going to do a little plug. This coming weekend is our spring stamp along, and there's still time to join if you want to. There isn't time to order these products to have them in time for Friday, but you could always join us and then decide later if you want to shop, or some of you I know already have some of these products. These are our teachers who are going to be teaching at the stamp along. It's all day Saturday, all day Sunday. Here's a little sneak peek of the cards they're making. It's going to be so much fun, and I highly recommend you join us if you haven't already signed up. And if you have signed up, I can't wait to see you this weekend. So that is everything, guys. I'm going to go back to the comments here because a whole bunch came in while I was showing you those things. All right. Sean is going to take some time off and spend in the craft room with this kid. I can't wait to see what you make. So speaking of when you make things, if you're one to share on social media, if you're not, that's totally fine. But if you are, we'd love to use the hashtag Hero Arts and hashtag My Monthly Hero so that we can see what you make. Tammy here in the comments says Hero Arts is our social media director, and she's so great at giving you guys love and maybe sometimes sharing what you make. And so definitely that's how she finds you. So make sure that you tag them if you do share online. Let's see if there's anything else I need to address on here. Yeah, I know digital is not for everybody, but if you love it, it's a really fun product that we've been putting out. Some of them are just printables where all you have to do is print it on your printer and then you can color it, especially if you have a laser printer. You can even do foiling, not the Spellbinders glimmer type foiling, but the other kind of foiling. I forget the terminology. I'm drawing a blank at my mind for a minute here. Brianne loves my shirt. I'm wearing my Shirk merch, Jen Shirkus. This is Crafting is My Therapy. Jen has great crafty merchandise on her website, and Brianne and I have a little competition to see who owns the most, and I am beating Brianne by a mile. She's never going to catch me. Just kidding. That was just me trash talking Brianne a little bit. Where is the sentiments "get well soon" and "thanks" from? Let's see where she saw this. Get well soon and thanks. Get well soon. Get well soon is right here. Oops, I'm not overhead anymore. Let me go to my other camera. Get well soon is right in the main kit. And thanks could just be from Thanks a Bunch. You could just either do stamp surgery or just, mask it while you're stamping it. Hopefully that answered your question, Beth. All right, toner foil. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. Laminator foiling. Yeah, you guys know what I mean, where you have to do it the other way. All right. Brianne loves me despite the trash talk. I'm going to be seeing Brianne in person in a couple weeks. I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to Simon Says Create event, and we're going to be doing make and takes there. So if you are going to be there in Columbus, Ohio for Simon Says Create, we're going to be doing Hero Arts make and takes. So hopefully we'd meet you there as well. All right, guys. Well, that's everything. Thank you guys for tuning in. I have a winner. I guess if you've been commenting, if you want to get some last comments in, I'll wait for just a second here. So go ahead and say a whole bunch of things right now, and that will get you in the drawings for the giveaway. I know some of you wish you could go to Ohio. I know it's far away for a lot of you. I just saw somebody. Oh, Linda is wearing her Shirk merch as well. Awesome. Oh, Janet will be there. Yay. Definitely come by and say hi. I see you all the time in the comments. It'll be so great to meet you in person. Eileen's ordering a kit. Yay. Let's put that on the screen. Good job, Eileen. Go get your kit before they're gone, because this is a fun one. You're going to have so much fun playing with this stuff. All right. You guys love my smile. That's so nice. We win just by watching you, Libby. Oh, Kim, that's such a nice thing to say. So nice. What is it, a convention? Deb, it's more like they have some classes, but I think the classes have sold out long ago. They have a whole area where you can just go and shop and do make and takes. There's going to be a whole bunch of people from different brands there, different stamp companies, and you can go around making make and takes and then shopping. So it's going to be fun. The Ohio thing, it's Simon Says Stamp. If you go to their website, you can find out information about that. It's their big event. If you just got here, like Frida, you can always watch on replay. It's going to be on replay both on YouTube and Facebook when we're done here. And somebody just said they're going to see me tonight. Jane, yes, I'll see you tonight. If you're in the Stamp Along event, I'm doing a homework prep along tonight, because I know some people procrastinate on doing their homework for the event. And so we can all do it together while I'm doing it live, which hopefully I don't mess up like I do sometimes. Yes, Brianne agrees that the Hero Arts make and takes are amazing for the Create event. And Brianne knows, because she die cut 5 trillion things and stamped 5 trillion things for our make and takes. She did so much work. So I'm so thankful for Brianne. Okay. All right, so let me see here. Let me pick the winner, and so we can say goodbye and be on our merry way. And let's see, I think our winner this time is from Facebook, and it is Serena Reyna. If I said your name right, hopefully, Serena. You're going to email info@heroarts.com and claim your prize. I think Tammy just put that in the Hero Arts comment as well. So yeah, congratulations on winning. And yeah, I get back on the right time zone. I might be really tired on my prep along tonight. Yes. Are you coming back to the mothership at some point for a class here in Northern California? Annika, yes. I definitely want to get out to Hero Arts again soon. I live in Georgia. Hero Arts is in California. So I haven't been out there since before the pandemic. But we are overdue to do an in-person class event at Hero Arts. And we definitely need to do that soon. So I don't know when. It's not going to happen in the near future, but we'll get there eventually, and you guys will be the first to know. All right. All right. Thank you all for watching today. It's been fun. I hope you love this release as much as I do, and you get it and you play with it and you do hashtag Hero Arts and hashtag My Monthly Hero, and you check out our blog hop, which was on our blog last Monday, Shannon's video from Tuesday, Kelly Taylor's video with the beautiful cling background, all the other posts we've had in between, Essie's post tomorrow with the digis, all kinds of stuff. All right. Have a great day, guys, and I will see you again soon. Bye.